Have you ever thought what the real meaning of the word calling really is? The word calling is a short word with two meanings. The first meaning is when a person or a thing calls you towards itself. The second meaning is when you find your calling or choose your profession for your future. It is a simple question, which is why it is so appealing. If we all have a calling, then this secret to getting our dream job is as easy as finding and pursuing that calling, right? But what if you don't have a calling? What if you do not have any idea whether you even have a calling? It's tempting to treat callings like a pair of sunglasses. Try on enough of them and eventually one will fit you. That's how you hop on from job to job, company to company, project to project, just to find out what you were put on this earth for. But what if you do not have idea whether you even have a calling? This is good news. That means you can stop being so harsh on yourself and stop researching. But that does not mean at all that you stop researching fully and give up on a purposeful and lifeful career. Maybe it's possible that your calling finds you. And to make that happen quicker, there are 5 ways told by Alison Ottawa to help your calling find you in a quicker way. The first step is to notice dreams and signs. Notice the dreams you see and what happened in those dreams. The second step is to prioritize creativity. Creativity begets discovery. I know everybody might be saying over here that it's hard to be creative, but at first everyone can start small. Put aside a few minutes in your day and draw a drawing or do anything, even just daydream. This can give you a hint on what your calling actually is. The third step is to notice what feels good. Notice the time when you felt good, the people you were with, and what were you doing when you felt good. The fourth point is to notice what you used to love. Ask yourself, with what toys did you play when you were young? How did you play when you were young? This can actually also give you a hint to find your calling. And the last step is to turn down distractions. In our daily life, we get distracted by a million of things, including TV, email, social media, etc. But we can actually turn those down. How is by gently questioning ourselves. How can we turn these down? And after that, we can just, after noticing what we are distracted with, we can just stop doing it. And that now I know at first this will be a difficult step for everybody, as there is a reason why we are getting distracted, which is to get away or not have to do difficult stuff like solving math problems or anything else. But if you actually start to turn on your distractions, if you start to turn on distractions slowly, it is possible for you to focus for more time. After you have followed these 5 steps, it's time to dig deeper into researching for your calling, which means to take apprenticeships, to get to know the people you were working with, the work you have to do, and what your work environment is. After you have followed all of these steps, you know whether you have a calling or not, and if you do, you know what it is.